Hi everyone, welcome to our presentation that explains how we teach set 1, 2 and 3 sounds from the Read Write Ink scheme at Burford Primary School. So thinking about what phonics is, here are some of the words that you might have heard your child or children say at home. Phoneme is one. This refers to a single unit of sound, so a single letter, or it could indeed be 2 or 3 letters that group together to make one unit of sound. Grapheme. A grapheme is the letter. It's the way in which we write that sound. A digraph is where 2 letters squish together to make one sound, such as sh in the word f-ish. Or a trigraph. That is where 3 letters squish together to make one sound, such as air in the word air, hair. So one of the reasons that phonics is as tricky as it is that we have 26 letters in our alphabet, but there are 44 different sounds that we can make using these 26 letters. And there are over 115 graphemes, so different letter combinations of making the different sounds. For example, you could have A as in the word play, split digraph A as in the word make, and AI, which is also A as in rain. So there you've got 3 different graphemes for one phoneme, which is the A sound. So the chart on this page shows part of the reason phonics is as complex as it is, because there are actually over 100 graphemes on this page, and this is set 1, set 2 and set 3 sounds all together. So as you can see, that's not all of the 150 plus graphemes, but that's a lot of them, which is why it makes our language as tricky to learn as it is. So this slide shows in grey the set 1 speed sounds, which are the sounds we learn first. And you can see that they're broken into consonant sounds that are stretchy, consonant sounds that are bouncy, and vowel sounds that are all bouncy. And the difference between these ones is that if it's a stretchy sound, it's a longer sound. So for example, f and m. Whereas with the bouncy sound, they're a lot shorter. So you've got b, k, d, g, h. All of the vowel sounds are bouncy, as you can see. These sounds on this page that are in white are the set 2 sounds, and all of those sounds are stretchy. If you click on the link on this page, it will take you to Sylvie on the Read Write website, showing you how to pronounce each sound. And this is something that I think you're going to find really, really useful.
These are the stretchy sounds. Oh, These are the bouncy sounds. B, k, k, d, g, h, j, p, qu, ch, w, x, y, ch, a, e, o, a.
So on this slide we can see what we call the picture hooks or the picture clues, and these are really helpful when it comes to letter formation. So each letter is made to look like a shape. So for example, you can see that the S is in the shape of a snake, the D is like a dinosaur, the M is a mountain, and the A is in the shape of an apple. And these are all really helpful links for when we come to letter formation. Each sound comes with its own letter formation rhyme that I'm going to show you now on the next slide. So here you can see how the picture clues from the previous slide link to the letter formation rhymes. Each letter has its own formation rhyme. So for example, for M, it's Maisie, mountain, mountain. For A, it's round the apple, down the leaf. And for S, it's slither down the snake. Now these are all available on our school website. Our children have them in the front of their reading records, and in reception we have them in our writing books as well as on laminated mats, so we've always got them there to help us. Your child might have come home with a speed sound set 1 book. If they're on set 2 and 3 sounds, it will be a small yellow book, and these letter formation rhymes are also in these books. So if your child is learning set 1 sounds at home, here are some things that you can do to help. The first thing that we recommend is to use the sound that the letter makes and not the letter name. So for example, not M, because it's the sound that's going to help your child to learn to read and write. Use those pictures that we were looking at just now, so the apple, the snake, the mountain, the dinosaur, to help your child. That's the picture hook that's going to help commit it to their long-term memory. If you're practicing looking at any sounds, they love a speed challenge, so practice them getting quicker and quicker and setting that challenge. They love doing that in school. And if you're looking at the handwriting phrases that you can find in your little green book or little yellow book, just use those for when you're doing the writing. But again, if you're using those as you're forming the letter, that's fantastic. So if your child is learning set 2 or set 3 sounds, the cards look a little bit different. Instead of having the handwriting phrase on them, these have a short phrase that captures the focus sound. So for example, we've got A, may I play, and or yawn at dawn. And we use these short phrases, these rhymes with the children as that memory hook again. Your child will be spotting these sounds in words on green cards, and we go through this in a particular order. We start by asking the child digraph, is there a digraph in this word? And asking them to say it. So in the case of the top word, it's A. Then Fred talk, which means they are sounding out the words, so they are going A. Then read the word, spray. So it goes digraph, Fred talk, read the word. Digraph, A. Fred talk, A, spray. So if you want to help your child at home, if they're reading set 2 or 3 sounds and looking for these in the book, you could be practicing the sounds and the phrases with them. For example, A, may I play, E, what can I see, or yawn at dawn, all of which will be in the yellow set 2 and 3 sounds booklet. Again, add that element of the speed challenge just to help that recognition to get quicker and quicker. Use the word digraph for spotting those 2 letters that make one sound, then Fred talk, then read the word as we just did on the previous slide. If you want any tutorials on any of the things that we have just been talking about, they are all available on the ruthmiskin.com website. There's a great parents page on there. It's really, really useful. Here is a list of the websites, should you want to access any of those. If you do have any questions, please feel free to email me or your child's class teacher, and we will get back to you and help you out in any way we can. Take care.